What is happening, artists? Welcome to the April drawing recap. For April, I didn't do a lot of drawings. There were other things happening in life that I needed to solve first, which means that this video might come out late. What I have done was mostly sketchbook sketches and not a lot on the digital drawing. So without further ado, let's check them out. Alright, so the digital drawing, admittedly I did not do much for the month of April. Let's cover the two primary ones. Actually, I don't even know if I actually worked on this particular one, so I'm gonna have to refer to the live stream. So probably, if I did work on this, probably just minor touch-ups on this, and I still don't think this is finished. Portrait number 30. And then mostly worked on, I know I've worked on this one, portrait number 31, but I kind of lost steam, basically. Let's put on there. What I did to this one was refined a bit on the values, but something about it just doesn't look right. I'm still in the ugly stage. Oh, I'm sorry, the awkward phase. But I think I just want to move on from this. Let's not say that. And then the last day before the end of April, I worked on this. Looking back on this now, I can see a couple of mistakes. His torso is really elongated, and his hips seems a bit too small compared to how wide it was. I wanted to do another portrait, but I wasn't feeling it. 23rd of April. I just generally got bored and just started drawing fruit. So these images are from Pexels, I think. I've got the reference written up there. A papaya. This isn't finished. There's a point where there's a bunch of seeds in the papaya, but I cannot be bothered drawing the highlights. There's really small details. That's probably one of the things about painting, is the small details. You just get bored. I get bored of it. A mango. This one in the back was in there, something I added, but I think I shouldn't have, because it kind of messes. I don't like this. What's going on here? I thought I could add like a blue color to give it some shadow, but I think what I needed to do was paint the background in first before anything else. What's this? Jackfruit. This was just too difficult, in the sense that there's a lot of spikes, and I've been trying to figure out how to draw them. This just looks incorrect. Basically, I did one selection and duplicated and then stack it next to another one, but it didn't look too good. I think, well, fresh fruit basket with pineapple and plums. I think I was drawing up a plum on a fruit from a fruit basket, but I never got around to finishing it. Again, these are off stream. These were off stream, and I didn't do it all in one go. Certainly for the papaya one, I remember opening up and making small additions to this one. This is probably the better ones out of the lot. So we get to the sketchbook portion. So for drawing in my sketchbook, I just found a bunch of references from Pinterest and drew them. The first one was a guy riding a scooter. Oh well, I drew his head. And then I drew a scooter, and then a woman in a cafe reading a book. I didn't have a particular goal in mind with what I wanted to draw. I just had the feeling of wanting to draw, so I just pulled up Pinterest and drew whatever I found. I've used fine liner pens to draw these sketches. I drew this piece as part of a draw along with a streamer I watch on Twitch. In the reference picture, it showed the model sitting in a pavement, licking her hand. It's a bit weird, but I went along with it. The wrist is a little bit too small for, in my opinion, but overall I quite like how this piece turned out. I used vertical hatch marks to delineate the shadow shapes. I then redrew the model again, but the full body this time in landscape. I was trying to see if I can draw the forms of the model properly. Here's a page of Asaro heads and a figure drawing of our model. And this page is a bunch of thumbnail drawing. I started drawing the top left corner picture. Some may recognize this as a scene from Samurai Champloo. There was a particular mood I wanted to try capture by using warm colors and then using the black color to draw the main subject. And on this page I drew a bunch of mannequins from a top-down perspective. The mannequin is holding two swords. This particular angle is quite a difficult one for me because of the fact that the camera is from the top looking down on the subject. But there are certain poses that look really good at this angle, so I thought it's worthwhile to try and practice drawing this angle. And for the final page I did a portrait sketch. This was also a draw along from the same live stream I mentioned early on in the video. They provided the reference image of themselves. Looking back on it now, I don't think I've captured the likeness exactly, but it was done in the same fine liner. And then, because the bottom of the page seemed a bit empty, I did some sketches of some fairly old portable game consoles. Thanks for tuning in. It was a pretty short one this month. Hopefully we get to draw more things in May. If there's something you'd like to see me try to draw, leave it in the comments. Until next time, take care.